Well, today we're in Maricopa. We're at Maricopa Middle School, home of the Indians, and today we're here to... Well, this afternoon we're in Maricopa. We're at Maricopa Middle School, and with us right now is 7th grade student Anya. Anya, how are you today?
Good.
All right, Anya, I've got a perfect problem just for you. We're going to do a little probability. You ready? Okay. I've got some information written up here already, but I'm going to read the problem to you, and then I'd like you to go ahead and tell me how you'd like to solve it. All right?
Okay.
A bag contains 3 red marbles, 4 white marbles, and 5 blue marbles. 1 marble is randomly selected from the bag. What is the probability that the marble is not red? And I want you to write that down as a proper fraction.
Okay. It would be 3 out of 12.
Well, how did you get 3 out of 12? What were you thinking of, and what are you doing right there?
Well, if you add all of the marbles at first, it'll be 3 plus 4, which would be 7, and, well, yeah, 5 plus 7 equals 12.
Perfect. So we know the total probability is 12, right? That's the total possible outcomes is going to be what we're looking for. Okay. So we know there are 12 marbles in this bag. So I want to read the question to you once again. What is the probability that the marble is not red? So how many are not red?
9, so it'll probably be 9 out of 12.
9 out of 12. Okay, so you want to fix that one up there?
Okay.
All right. Now, the reason I let you go when you put 3 out of 12 is because on a lot of tests, 3 out of 12 will be an answer, right? Because they'll go, oh, how many are red? And they see 3, and they know it's 12, so they put 3 out of 12.
Yeah.
But the question was kind of a little tricky one, right? It was like, how many are not red?
Yeah.
Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take that 9 over 12, and I'd like you to simplify it.
Okay.
So you know how to simplify a fraction?
Yes.
All right.
If I simplify it, first, if you would divide it, you first see what the connection would be in that. The both connection would be 3. So 3 divided by 9 equals 3. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. So it would be 3 over 4.
Perfect. Nicely done right there, because what you did is you saw that the greatest common factor of 9 and 12 was 3, so you divided both of them by 3, and you came out with 3/4. So Anya, perfect. Nice job. With me right now is Savannah, an 8th grade student. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now, it's probably been a long time since you've heard stories and fairy tales in class. I know in kindergarten, 1st grade, they do that a lot, all right? Do you remember the one about Goldilocks?
Yes.
All right.
One of my favorites.
One of your favorites, good. All right. So, there was a pie, okay? Papa ate 1/4 of the pie, all right? Mama ate 1/3 of what was left. Baby ate half of what was left after all of that. How much pie was left for Goldilocks? That's what we want to find out, all right? So how would you go about starting this problem, and what's your approach to it?
Draw a picture.
Okay. Do you have a favorite type of pie before we go on?
Probably meringue.
Meringue.
Yes.
All right.
I'd make it quarters
Why quarters?
because 1/4 is a quarter. So
Okay, and that's the easiest place to start. Because
yeah.
sometimes people will go, well, I don't know how many pieces to cut it into. Do I just cut it into 2, 8? How many pieces? So for the younger students watching, you're starting by cutting it into 4ths,
yes.
which is where we're starting with Papa. All right, so go ahead. How are we going to figure this out?
And then this part's gone, and this is about what's left. and Mama took 1/3 of what's left, so I'm going to take one piece and take about 1/3, which is right about there.
Okay, so it would be 1/3. What you're doing is you're taking 1/3 of a quarter,
Yes.
right? But she ate 1/3 of everything that's left.
Oh.
See? Makes sense now?
Yes.
So there's different ways to look at it, but what we want to do is we want to say that Mama ate 1/3 of everything that's left.
Oh.
How much is left right now? How much is left after Papa ate that?
Third or 3/4 of the
Right,
pie.
there's 3/4 left, right? We have 1, 2, 3/4 left. She ate 1/3. So how many is she going to eat?
1/4.
Right. Because this is 1/3 of what was left. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep going.
And then the baby ate half of what's left, so this is about half, and I'm going to take half of that away, which is 1/4.
Okay, so the question now comes up, how much pie was left for Goldilocks?
Oh, then it's 1/4 of a pie.
So how are we going to write that? So 1/4 of the pie was left for Goldilocks. And the reason I wanted you to go through that is because sometimes students will take a look at this and they'll try to add all of these up, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know what? Let's take a quick minute and see what would happen. All right, we have 1/4 plus 1/3 plus 1/2. Before we can add all of these fractions, what do we have to do first?
Find the common denominator.
Common denominator. 4, 3, and 12, what's going to be common with them?
Probably 12.
12. All right, go ahead and convert those. Make them equivalent now. All right, now we can add them all up.
Yeah.
What would you get?
And that's a
There's no way
improper.
that's going to work, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's an improper fraction. There can't be 13/12 of the pie left.
Well, yeah.
That's more than the whole pie in itself, right? So that's why I wanted you to go through it, because sometimes just drawing something, some sort of a diagram or a chart, and just going through it like this makes the whole problem a little bit easier. All right? Savannah, nicely done.